Hello, everyone. Welcome. Good morning. So I was going to do a weekly and I realized it is June 2nd. So actually, I think we're going to tap into the energies for June. And I'm really feeling like a newness and a vibrancy to the energy. And so I feel like things are going to be coming back around, things starting to take root, take hold, and grow. I feel like this is going to be a month of seeing things start to manifest, honestly, grow out of, be born out of what you've been going through, the struggle that you've been facing, and really coming into some type of balance. So, good morning, everyone. I am Melissa L. Watkins, evidential medium and master instructor with integrated energy therapy and certified spiritual life coach. All of that can be found on my website, link in the description box. So thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. Welcome everybody who's been joining me, subscribing to the channel. Big milestone. It's been 8 years since I started my YouTube channel. I couldn't believe it when I got the notification yesterday. June 1st, 8 years ago, we stepped our toe into the whole YouTube community. And it has been slow and steady wins the race with YouTube. And that's okay, because I really feel like I found my footing. I found my niche. I feel like the right people are here. The right people will be continued to be called to be here, because again, my intention is those who need me find me. So it's all good. It's all good. So June, I feel like is really, I'm kind of excited. I feel like momentum is building. And so the two cards that I started with this morning to kind of tap in, the Fairy Forest by Lucy Cavendish, it was very interesting to me because I was going to pick one card for like an overarching theme, and we got two. And then when I looked at them, it made total sense. So we got the Weaver, Fate, Destiny, Weird, and we got Friar, Abundance, Peace, and Contentment. And what I'm noticing is it is the divine feminine and the divine masculine showing up this month. So I feel like this balance that's coming in is very internal, but this also made me feel the balance of the twin flame energy. And so if you've not looked at my twin flame video that I did I think about a month ago, a few weeks ago, it's on my channel in the playlist. But that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like this balance that we're coming into, balancing the divine feminine and the divine masculine within you, is allowing things to take root in your life. And so I feel like what you're creating this month, what is coming in for you to create this month, is going to take you in a very long trajectory. I feel like this is very grounded energy, which is why I think I was called to pull from the fairy deck. I'm feeling Mother Earth. I'm feeling very grounded energy. I'm feeling like it's time for you to really build something that's going to last a long time. So that's why I feel like for those of you coming into connection this month with a twin flame or a soulmate, it's going to be a longer relationship, because you've done work, they've done work to either come back into union or come into union for the first time. But this is about recalibrating the energy between you into this growth and expansion. And so for those of you who are not resonating with the twin flame energy, that's okay. Take what resonates as always. But I feel like for you, the divine feminine and the divine energy, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, they're coming into balance within you. So where maybe you've been a nurturer, you're going to be more in leadership. You're going to be more empowered. You're going to be more into creating and building things that last in your own life. So this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like June is a month where seeds that you've planted are taking root. They are growing, and it's going to be a long, you're building something that is going to create sustainability, a longer timeline, right? So there may be things, and may have been things in the last few weeks that have fallen away. And that was because they were not going to be sustainable. They weren't for your highest and greatest good. So they had to get moved out of your experience. And that's what I'm feeling for a lot of us who have had some major upheavals in the recent past. It's because It's time. It's time for you to move forward. I'm actually being called to pull from the, oh, not the one I want. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to pull from the Archangel Power Tarot. I feel like we're going to dig in with the angels. So I feel like the angels want to come through today to also help you with messages, because again, these are going to be some powerful changes, some powerful steps, some powerful growth this month that's going to take you forward, again, in a sustainable way. So for those of you who are starting a new career, you're going to be in it for a minute. For those of you who are starting a relationship, it's going to go the distance, right? So this is sustainable energy that I'm feeling for us. So good morning, Mariana. Good morning, Karen. Yes, good morning. I know it's been a while since I've been on a live in the morning, but I've got a lot going on today. I will actually be tonight doing the live in the Ruckus Room with Chrissy, and I will be taking calls. We have the technical glitches figured out. And also we now know that you have to keep calling. If you don't get through, there's no like hold. So you have to keep calling in. So if you're calling and she picks up a call and it's not you, call back. All right. So that's what we're doing tonight, 6:30 live in the Ruckus Room here at Flagler Voice on YouTube. So really looking forward to that tonight. So, all right. So let's dig into this June energy. Yeah. Look at that. The Queen of Gabriel, passionate, charming, brilliant, independent. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. And that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that this is going to be a month where the right people are showing up. So whether that's your twin flame, your most compatible soulmate, but for some of you, this is going to be the mentor. This is going to be the boss. This is going to be, again, the sustainable position, the sustainable role, right? This is you coming into this Queen of Gabriel energy of being able to communicate from your heart, but in a way where you're speaking your truth. Actually, this morning when I was getting ready, for those of you who don't know, I'm also a level 1 certified color therapist with Amanda Ellis. And so I have some of her sprays. And so I was actually called to the Archangel Metatron Sunrise New Dawn spray this morning. So I used that to really tap into this energy. And it really feels like it is a new dawn. It is a new day in your life. And June is bringing that in. So for those of you who've been waiting patiently for something to fall into your experience, I feel like this is the month that you're going to get that opportunity. And it's coming because you are now this Queen of Gabriel. You are this more articulate, more settled, more grounded person because you've had some throat chakra clearing, and that has allowed you now to empower yourself to speak your truth. And so that's what I'm getting with this Queen of Gabriel card. It's time to speak your truth, and that's what's going to happen this month in a way that's going to allow you to, again, the people that can't handle your truth, they're just not going to be who and what you need. Yeah, because what's coming in this month is what is better for you. So anything that hasn't been serving you, anything that hasn't been feeling right, Archangel Michael is coming in with this sword of truth to cut away any insecurity or any lack of confidence, lack of money, lack of support, lack of love, because it's time for you to receive. It's time for you to now come into this powerful stance of, I deserve. And for some of you, what's showing up may feel too good to be true or too big. And that's happening because it's time, because you've been planting the seeds, you've been doing the growth, you've been evolving, whether you've been doing it consciously or unconsciously, because I feel like there's a lot of people out there that are watching this and you're like, but I really haven't been doing anything, right? I'm still my stuck self. I'm still self-sabotaging. I'm still, putting up with all the BS, right? And that's okay, because what I'm finding is in these energies, there's a lot going on with your spirit guides. So subconsciously, things are shifting for you and things are going to be coming in because you have been doing some inner child working, whether that's your spirit guides, your higher self, your oversoul working on your inner child, that space within your heart chakra that is your self-love. I feel like there's been a lot of healing going on in the last 3 months. And June is where you see the growth of it. You see the new sprouts of hope and receiving coming in. And so this is on the heels of this balancing of the divine feminine and the divine masculine, where you've been going through this metamorphosis of forgiveness or surrender. And you've been maybe more compassionate with others, but that compassion has it's come into yourself. You've been compassionate to yourself. And again, for some of you, you've been very, very on top of this. You've been doing the work. You've been very intentional. For others of you, this has been going on underneath. This has been the subconscious. That's why you've needed the extra sleep. That's why you've been drawn to eating different food. That's why it's too hard to be around certain people. So you've been avoiding them or maybe cutting them out of your life completely. So on a subconscious or internal level, this work has been happening. And if you really sit down with yourself and look at all the changes that have been subtle, but have been happening in your life in the last 3 months, June is where you're going to start seeing the manifestation of all of that coming together, because this is about the regaining yourself at a soul level. And so it's going to manifest in this very external way of right people, right time, right job, right career, right book, right podcast, whatever it is that you're being drawn to, because it's time for you to grow and move. Yeah, you're being balanced. There it is. Look at that, the Justice card. Good morning, Darlene. Yeah, your body's been going through it. And again, for some of you, you're like, I totally know what this is, right? And for others of you, it's like, why do I feel this way? Why am I so tired? Why can't I get out of bed? Why can't I be motivated? And I've been right there with you. But this Justice card is telling you, yes, you are receiving this month. And for some of you, this can be, again, not giving legal advice or medical advice, but for some of you, this could be some kind of very business situation that's been not working out in your favor, or it's been stuck or stagnant. And I feel like this is the month that it turns around, that justice comes in, that you get what you need as far as it to be resolved in a positive way for you. Okay, so there's definitely a rebalancing going on in June that's going to help you to come into the things that you've been wanting to manifest, quite honestly. Yeah. And so not to worry. Michael is coming in and saying, you don't know how it's coming. You don't know what direction it's coming from. You don't know when it's coming, but it's coming. And so I'm here to tell you that I am protecting you. I am allowing things to come into your experience that you've been wanting, you've been desiring, you've been, it's yours. It's been yours. But whatever the internal struggle was about it has been cleared, and things are going to start dropping into your experience this month. So it's like, get ready for the newness, get ready for the busyness, get ready for the offer, whatever that offer is going to look like for you. For some of you, again, this is going to be very romantic, very twin flame, very most compatible soulmate. For others of you, this is going to be the job, the person coming in that's going to help you take your game to the next level. So a mentor, a coworker, a guru, whatever it is that you've been basically crying to the universe that you want. And I feel like for some of you, it really has been like a desperate cry of, I need your help. And you've been heard. So whatever that cry was, I need more money. I need the right people. I need a person. I need a leg up. I need the information, right? I feel like legal disputes and medical disputes and personal disputes, like whatever that is, that this Justice card is bringing you out of the dispute. So whatever the dispute is in your life, and again, look at this disclaimer, I'm not giving medical or legal advice, not my job, but there's something being cleared up by this Justice card that is allowing things to come into your experience this month, but it's up to you in your individual experience to kind of lean into what that is and what that's going to look like. So the divine masculine and the divine feminine is coming in to be more balanced this month, to help you to step into your power, to release whatever's been holding you back, throat chakra, shame, inner child wounding, whatever that's been. They've been working on it consciously or subconsciously for you, with you. And that balance is now bringing you the restructuring, the regaining. I'm almost feeling like, and I don't know if we're in a Mercury retrograde right now, but it's got a very end of Mercury retrograde feel to it, where things just start returning to you, but in a bigger, better way. And maybe for some of you coming in, not even a return, because you've never had this before. This has not been your experience before. So that might be where it's a little different than a Mercury retrograde, because it's like, I've never done this before, right? I've never been on this platform before. I've never been in this tax bracket before. I've never been in this type of relationship before. And so things are really starting to manifest for you in a beautiful way this month. So like I said, the seeds have been planted. You've been planting the seeds all year up to this point. And now it's time for things to take root. And whatever's coming in, I feel, is very sustainable. It's not something that's going to be here for a month. It's going to be here for the next few years. And again, I'm not an astrologer. I know there's a lot of big planetary movements right now that are years in the making, that kind of thing. So I feel like June is that cusp of it. So definitely check out your favorite astrologer. But I am feeling drawn to do a Archangel Metatron card to see what Archangel Metatron wants to bring through for support for this month for us. Yeah, me too, Shelly. Me too. She's like, I've been sleeping so much. My husband has been worried. No, I've been in the same boat, honey. And I was looking around my house today, June 2nd, looking around my house, like a depressed person has lived here. Like everything needs to be done. The dusting, the vacuuming, the mopping, the laundry, the dishes, like in my bed, like it's bad. It looks like a depressed person has been living here. And it's been me. Yes, I've been busy. I've been coming and going. And, for those of you who've been on this journey with me for a while, you know that, my daughter's been staying with me and now she's going on her own road. So, we're in the midst of moving her out and getting her stuff out of here, but I get it. It's to the point, like I was wondering, am I a little depressed, right? But it's not. It's these energies at play that have been shifting the internal, and we've needed the downtime. We've needed the minute out of our life, right? Because we manifest from the internal. So if our internal isn't where it needs to be, or we're shifting, right? Then yeah, we have to allow our body and our energy the space and the grace it needs, right, for the upgrade. And so yeah, that's what we've been going through. Yeah, Lisa. Yeah, when you have had significant trauma from an early age, and I battled this for a long time, my 30s and my 40s, a couple of decades of really battling what the wounding my inner child had suffered. That does take time to recalibrate and to release. And being alone and being around supportive people and doing what you need to do for yourself and not feeling selfish or feeling like you're letting anyone down, it can be difficult. It can be difficult, but it's what's going to change things. It's what's going to make the difference. Absolutely. All right. Yeah, Darlene, it is all new. It's beautiful. So Archangel Metatron. Wake up call, listen and take note. Yeah, so that's what's been going on. Your internal has been getting this wake up call of we're done with the old energy. We're done with the traumas and dramas of the past. We're done with playing small. We're done with people who treat us a certain way that's not positive. We're done with being shunted to the background. We're done with not being valued, right? So yeah, so this June, things that are coming in are going to be the wake up call to what you deserve, what spirit is bringing you, because it's your time. It's your time to shine. It's your time to step into the sun. It's time for you to come into balance in a way where you're not being held back or held down by external forces. So this is your wake up call to know that when things start showing up, you are protected and it's time to take the step forward. So call on Archangel Metatron if you're not sure what direction to go in, if you're not sure if this is for you. He is your wisdom codes. He's bringing you all of the experience from all the different lifetimes and allowing you to tap into the wisdom of what is right for you in this lifetime at this time. And so call on him, herald him in. Archangel Metatron, please show me the sign, give me the answer, right? Do I do this or don't I do this? Yes or no questions are the easiest questions for them to answer, but you have to trust and act on what you're feeling, knowing, hearing from them, right? But you are definitely getting a wake-up call this month from Archangel Metatron, from your spirit guides, from your higher self. And one more, I think. Yeah, I mean, even this reading, everything's been balanced. Everything's been 2 cards or the full message. Like, there's definitely a balancing going on. Mother Earth, grounding and support. There it is. For those of you who are still going through the, don't have the energy, feel like your energy's in chaos. If you're still feeling kind of all over the place with not being able to focus, not being able to have the energy to do what you need to do, which I haven't in the past month, not been motivated at all to do this housework, to take care of my physical space. I put in the flower beds. We got out the toys in the backyard. Like, my outside looks good, inside not so good, right? And so making sure you're earthing and grounding so that you can get the inside right, so that your external starts to manifest and show up the things that you're been desiring. I mean, I feel like this is the month, like, your seeds have been planted. They were planted in, March, May. Now in June, you're going to start seeing the sprouts of your energy and of your manifestations. So things being offered to you, people, you're meeting people. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because that's kind of what I'm feeling. Like, for some of you, you're going to feel overwhelmed and you're going to feel not ready, because what's coming in is so profound, so powerful, feeling big, feeling like it's a lot, All right. I'm being called to pull some of these tea leaf cards. So again, with the tea leaves, they're very specific. So take what resonates. For some of you, I feel like this is confirmation or validation of what you're feeling, and Spirit wants to give you that, wants to give you the confirmation or the validation. So, welcome. Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning, Rain. Welcome, everyone. Welcome for those of you watching on the replay. And I will be tonight, 6:30 in the Ruckus Room. It's at Flagler Voice here on YouTube. It's live. You can call in. You can ask me questions. And if you want any personal reading, you can always go to my website, which is in the description box, melissaalwatkins.com. Dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. I felt like this was going to come out. I really felt like this card was going to come out. That's why I was like, if this does not resonate with you, it's okay. It's somebody is getting validation. All right. So take that how you will. But some communication or dealings with a man of dark complexion is going to happen this month. All right. So what else? I was seeing that card in my mind's eye. I'm not surprised with that. I feel like that's validation for someone who's going to be watching this later. Kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Yeah, they're letting you know, like, your plans that you have made. For those of you who have planned ahead, things are going to show up. For those of you who maybe have been wanting to plan ahead and you haven't started, this is your call to action. It's time to start planning ahead, especially the beginning of this month. Where can you put some plans in motion for the future? Because again, anything that you're creating, this is the month that you're building sustainability. You're building future. You're building safe and stable. This is where, for some of you, your root chakra is really getting shored up. Blockages have been released, and now it's time to feel very safe and stable. Okay, a couple more from this half of the deck, and there they are, 2 more. Trouble, accusation. So for some of you, there's going to be something that somebody coming in to accuse you, and just know that that's not going to take root. They can accuse you all you want, because basically they're seeing you step into your power and they don't like it. You're triggering them. And for some of you, the accusations are coming from people who you are leaving behind. in some way, right? And they can't handle it. But just know that, again, whatever you're planting, whatever it's taking root for you, there's going to be a big acknowledgement or a big harvest in November. So it's really important for those of you who are getting inspired to take the action. For those of you who are getting the offer, receive it. For those of you who are meeting the person, allow it. This is the month. And this is the month. Okay. So I feel like those are confirmations for some of you. And now I'm going to do the other half of the deck. Yeah, it's time to act. There it is. Look at that. Are we coming into, we're coming into Leo season. I mean, I know we are, end of July. So it's not quite here yet, but we are coming into Leo season. So I feel like, it's time to act. Again, whatever you're being offered, whatever's showing up, it's time to grab onto it. It's time to take hold. It's time to take the inspired action. It's time. Look at that. And for some of you, dealings or relationship with a man, I'm definitely feeling twin flame energy. So, you know, male or female, someone's coming into your life this month for those of you who have been wanting to manifest a partner. So be prepared, be ready. Oh, awesome, Rain. So this is validation that there's something here for you. Take the message that resonates. Presh, welcome. So yeah, so those of you who are really vibing with the twin flame energy, you know, man or woman, somebody is going to be coming in to offer a relationship. Are you ready? Oh, and this one really fell out. Wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to remain or to ramble aimlessly. Yeah, it's time. This energy's out of here. So those of you who have been letting your life ramble aimlessly, you've not been making the decision, something's coming in this month to allow you to make that decision. This is the energy that is out of here. There's no more going along to get along. This is now, you're getting offered a very specific choice this month, and Spirit is wanting you to grab hold of it because you've set the tone, you've set the intention, you've been doing the manifestation, and now it's here. Are you ready? And it's time to act. I'm feeling like it's call to action time. Call to action time. So June is going to be good. It's going to be good. And it's time. It's time for it to be good for you. It's time for you to have the energy, for you to have the opportunity to meet the people, to go forward in a positive way. You've done the work. You've planted the seed. And June, it's time to see that seed grow. And be ready to accept, be ready to allow. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there, I think. All right, guys, have a beautiful month. I will be back soon to do more energies on this week specifically. So I don't know if that'll be tomorrow morning, but stay tuned. But tonight, yeah, in the Ruckus Room at Flagler Voice here on YouTube, I will be live at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time taking your phone call. So have a beautiful rest of your month. And if you're seeing this outside of today, just know that this being in the Ruckus Room is going to, we're planning on doing it weekly. So check out their page at Flagler Voice on YouTube for upcoming events, and stay tuned on my Facebook page and here on YouTube in the community. I will be posting as well, but we got good things going on here, and I'm so glad you're a part of the journey and part of the ride. And if you want more information on me and what I do, check out my website. But have a beautiful day, guys. Have a beautiful month, and we will talk soon. Sending you so much love and light.